Mando had a interesting episode, I will say. It was definitely better than last week's, in my opinion. Let me actually go back into Zoom. It was better than last week's, in my opinion. However, however, the dialogue was so clunky. The dialogue in this episode might be the worst of the entire show. It was really bad. Bo-Katan got some really bad lines. I don't know what they were doing with Bo-Katan there, so kind of feel bad for Katie Sackhoff with those lines, but I mean, the performance was still cool. She got to use the Darksaber in live action, which is awesome. Glad to see that. This is spoilers, by the way. My bad, guys. Yeah, she got to use the Darksaber. Mando got his droid thing figured out in the first 5 minutes of the episode. I mean, I don't know. Season 3 so far, like, from what we've gotten, has not been my favorite season. I think, well, I should say that season 1, episode 2, I think was my least favorite episode from season 1, and season 2, episode 2 was my least favorite season, or episode from season 2. So I was expecting season 3, episode 2 to suck as well. And it actually was better than the first one, in my opinion. I'll give them that. I think the Mines of Mandalore thing was cool. They had some cool enemies, I guess. The visuals were pretty cool. I didn't like why that was a weird cliffhanger to leave it on. Why did you leave it on a cliffhanger there? Like, there wasn't, like, they already resolved the conflict. She got Din up from the water, and then she turned around and stared into the water, and then it ended. You already saved Din. The monster didn't attack you. What kind of cliffhanger was that? He already bathed in the Mines of Mandalore. He already did what he was supposed to do. In the second episode, mind you. So I actually have no idea where the rest of the season is going. Because I thought something was going to happen where the Mines of Mandalore were destroyed and, something. I thought there was going to be something like that. And I'm kind of shocked that they just resolved that and had a really weird cliffhanger, some really clunky dialogue, especially between Din and Bo-Katan, where, especially when Bo-Katan's talking about her, like, history. She keeps mentioning, yeah, I used to live here. I used to rule here, by the way. I'm a princess. I used to rule here, by the way. Did you guys remember that? Guys, I fought with a Jedi here one time. Wasn't that cool? Guys, do you remember me? Guys, you remember me? You remember me, guys? Hey, I'm Bo-Katan. I'm Bo-Katan from the Clone Wars. The thing you like. You remember me? I'm Bo-Katan. You see what I mean? I don't know. And then, like, they were talking about her family, and she was like, wow, you are really cool, Bo-Katan. Your father must have been awesome. My father was a great man. I sure would like to meet your father. He died fighting Mandalore. And then they just stare at each other for 5 seconds. This is the way. Huh? That was so weird. That was such a weird interaction. I don't know. The Mando episodes have not been great so far, in my opinion, for season 3.